Hi there, sign of Gemini. This is Kim with your next 48-hour reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Thanks for the like, share, subscribes. If you're interested in a private reading, check out the description box below. So let's get into your reading. As always, we like to ask that your angels, spirit guides, your higher self join us so we get messages that's for your most high. So that hopefully they will resonate with you on a level that you'll just know is true to your heart and your stomach. It will feel right if it's true to you. All right. Oh, Gemini. Shaman's dream. Everybody's been getting this. Everybody is apparently moving out of stagnation, which is a great thing. Stagnant water, you know what happens? Things, what bacteria could grow, flourish. Things don't move, so nothing really can live much. So stagnation, moving out of stagnation. This might be one of the keys on how to move out of stagnation. Root girl, the disowned self. It's the you that remains pretty much not even thought about. You try, like when we think about, for example, if I'm asking you to think about your childhood and each individual year, there will be some years where you just don't keep in your fast recollection memories that quick. So those might be the disowned self. They may be parts that we were shamed into feeling was bad or not good or not right, or doing something, just being themselves that wasn't accepted or loved in whatever way that happened. And so Root Girl is about finding those soul fragments and putting yourself back together again so you're whole. And I mean, yeah, acknowledging it. That's really what's being asked. This is a really good card. 64 is talking about some really good things to come. And especially if you've been adaptable, like if you've been easily adaptable, able to bend and go. Look at that. Woodwives and Root Girl. And Lost in Space, needing direction, 36. Lost in Space, needing direction. Eye of the Needle, intentionality, and this one's going to be kind of focused. I think you should focus on pure intent. What is the pure intent? Deep down, not why do you want people to know you do something, but why do you do something? Like living to your best intentions, from your best intentions. From what are your pure intentions? I think that's just a highlighted card to pay attention to right now. And then moving out of stagnation. That's great. That's really great. Eyes of the Eagle rising above the fray was underneath that. So let's get the Psychic Tarot and see what else we get. And we'll clarify underneath each of these. Messages for Gemini. Needing direction. Bottom of the deck. 17, the star, in reverse is like disappointment or some kind of sadness here. Disappointment again. That's the 9 of Cups reverse. This is somebody that is, okay, it's talking about how you feel about your disowned self. Disappointment. 9. Seriously? Spiritual strength. The 9. It's yeah, not giving in. Having to raise your spiritual strength because you are adaptable. Nice. The 4 of Wands. Lost in space, needing direction. And then you have foundation and achievements. Even though there's been a great disappointment, there is adaptability after, it feels like after we may be forced, in a sense, to quit putting energy towards one thing and put it towards another after something was a letdown. So this is a celebration, maybe even a house or something like that. You got another 9, guys. Another 9. 9 of, and those look like needles too. Those needles look like swords, like the 5 of Swords, and this is the 9 of Swords. Suffering and silence. Not telling anybody that you're anxious or worried about a situation, that you feel like there's not much you can do to change its direction at this point. Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and get some tarot too. This, the 9s are making me think, one, that there's something in your dream, in your soul's mission, that with good intention will help you adapt to whatever new thing you're doing. It's part of your initiation, graduation. And the releasing of the past, the not being tied to the past, but loving and accepting all parts of oneself. It is all that makes the whole, and the whole is adaptable you, whole you, complete you, that really doesn't need anything else to complete in order to have fulfillment, wishes fulfilled. You find it within yourself first. So maybe these negative thoughts of worry with the 9 of Swords, maybe that is an issue. We're worried about possibly some growth that's, you know, delayed or slow. It's like slow and steady wins the race, but the Knight of Pentacles is a very reliable card to get. I feel like you may be worried about something that's not going to turn into anything. And this card is to enlighten you about this. This could be a very stable offer too. Ask ourselves why we're doing what we're doing. Look at the intention, and if it is pure and resonates as true with you, then move on. But if it's not, you're going to feel like you need direction. You're going to feel like something's missing. So tell me about this needing direction, lost in space. Yeah. Because there's possibly a block here that's represented by this Magician in reverse. And somebody needs to say, hey, this is what's causing you to not be able to manifest this, or that's what's stopping this manifestation. It might have to do directly with your thoughts and your thinking. I mean, we know that, but sometimes we just have to be reminded that I need to pay attention to my thoughts to make sure that I'm practicing automatic positive thinking, because I don't want to overload with negative thinking. That's creating a really unnecessary, problematic pattern for yourself. Behavior, like it could result in behavior that's problematic too. So, tell us about the Eye of the Needle. What is it? It is easier for a rich man to get through the eye of a needle than it is to get into heaven or something. I don't know. I'm going to say it wrong. I know I am. But this is letting go of those things that we're attached to that really they weren't attached to anything actually meaningful. That's kind of what I'm getting with this. Maybe accepting help, rebuilding, and maybe a focus on rebuilding. The Judgment energy here, I always say it's providing first aid assist from up above because of that, Red Cross-like symbol. This is letting go of things that you thought you were attached to, but you're not. This is your own awakening. Your awakening enlightenment to yourself, to your truth, that is somewhat clouded by these heavy emotions with the Nine of Swords, because it is heavy. It could be sleepless nights. It could be real worry here. Tell me something else about this Nine of Swords. King of Cups. If some of you all have manifested a soulmate energy that's like meets your heart as far as in vibration, like you resonate with the heart, this could be somebody new coming in like that, represented by the King of Cups, a Scorpio card. But I feel like it's you mastering your mood and choosing what thoughts you're going to give life to, what thoughts are actually going to manifest for yourself. I feel like that's what that's about. So tell me about whatever this is with the rainbow, the happy future. What is this that we're creating? What is this milestone that we're meeting? Oh, okay. Something about strong emotions can leave us feeling deceived, or we can feel, if we feel like fear has any power over us, like we have to sneak or anything like that, then it's only deceiving ourselves. And it may be high emotions that can seem to like rock yourself, rock the emotions. Seven of Swords, suffering in silence. Feeling like you maybe have to walk on eggshells to not make somebody upset with this King of Cups energy. That's also something I'm getting. So somebody's kind of, I feel like, has a distrusting, really loud temper. Can you tell me about the Nine of Wands in reverse? Nine of Wands in reverse. We'll come back to that. Okay, this is what you're giving energy to. And then this is like saying, here's some more spiritual strength, since this card's representing spiritual strength, but it's in the reverse. So it's when you feel like your faith has been zapped and you feel like you can't go on, there's the divine saying, don't give up. This is the light coming in to light back up your passion, to bring you things that are new, that excite you, that fill you with love. I think for some, this is the disappointment. The Seven of Swords is the disappointment in someone that you thought was always going to be dependable, but for some reason or another, this energy came in. It's a shadowy energy. Tell me about the Nine of Cups in reverse, what that's about. The way you're able to receive, give and receive love has been affected by some major disappointment from yourself, feeling like you disappointed somebody else here with this root girl. So it's affecting your success and your ability to receive and give love. There shouldn't really be this disappointment. This should be loved and accepted. And I think that's the key to moving out of stagnation, guys. Tell me more about this Magician in reverse. It's time. So divine timing is coming. Somebody may be running out of patience and really might have an energy where that feels like it might get angered for some reason, one reason or another. This might be like an older person trying to guide someone through their emotions, through how they feel. especially with this needing direction, it might be a doctor or therapist. What do I have? Adaptability. Tell me about adaptability. To an injustice regarding a person that wanted to involve themselves in your like domestic affairs. Could be a Capricorn or Libra. There's something that's not balanced here in that situation, or something that needs to be made right. This is going ahead and saying let's say that this issue is done. Like bury it. It's done. Somebody feels very codependent on another person, perhaps for money too. That person might need direction when it comes to money, or somebody could owe you money too. That's also something. Anything else? Root girl or dust devil? Root girl or dust devil? 2 of Wands. Keep focused on this divine plan, your like soul mission. Keep focused. Remember what your passion is, and align your passions at all times. Question your intention and then make sure your passions are aligned. You may be like long distance type relationship with somebody, or this might be the bridge that bridges your disowned self to your new self, with the sun representing that somehow. Knight of Cups. Unexpected offers of love coming in. I'm really feeling that one strongly too. So let's get some angel number messages. Join me on TikTok for your oracle. And have a good day, Geminis. Wow, you got 7. That's cool. 7, you possess a very refined mind and a deep urge to uncover life's mysteries. Your ability to acquire vast knowledge on both the informational and spiritual planes gives you a greater awareness than most. I am brilliant. And 777 says, I am in the flow. Your purpose flows from within you, and everything that is unfolding or being revealed to you is part of your purpose. A state of peace and calmness in your soul. I am in flow. I am in flow. And that's what I've got, guys. Sending you love and light. Bye, Gemini.